What's up, guys? It's Jeramie with Jeramie Lou Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in again today. We are taking our Canon M6 and we are converting it and doing a hack so that I can use a microphone and make my presence a little bit smaller. We're going to take this off and we're going to be able to get the microphone onto the side of the camera so that we can have everything as one. M6, I love this thing. I got it for vlogging. I'm able to flip this bad boy up and film myself vlogging and shooting. If you guys saw my unboxing on this initial review, you guys kind of know the issue that we had. And one of the hacks that we were able to figure out, I want a different hack so that I can make a smaller profile for this, if you will. The reason we have to put the microphone on the side here is because if you put it on the top, you can't flip the screen up and the screen won't reverse itself unless you are completely flipped back this way. If you flip it a little bit, it doesn't really do it. I need to be able to put my microphone close to this, and I have this long thing, and basically it makes it hard for me to change out my battery. It makes it hard for me to change out my memory card, and it's just not the best way to do it. So I'm filming right now on the iPhone, so sorry about the quality if anything's changing. So I'm gonna take this apart and then we are going to put together the new hack. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Hopefully it's cool. I got this off of YouTube, a few different channels. I'm actually not sure who's the first one to create it, but I'm gonna hope this works better. And I have to Velcro and tape my camera up, so I'm a little nervous, always doing that to any gear. But at least I can take this shock thingy off, and whenever I lay the camera down, I don't have to worry about it being weird or doing anything. But if you guys don't want to do that, this setup right here is amazing. This is a Velo straight flash bracket CB600 that goes onto here, and then what it's made for is made for a DSLR to go on this side, and then it's made for a flash to go on here, so you can shoot with the flash on the side. None of us really do that at all, but maybe you can put a trigger on here if your hot shoe is being used for something, whatever you want to use. If you need an extra hot shoe that's close, one-handed, you can do that. But a lot of photographers, we don't necessarily do that anymore. It's kind of an old school thing going on, but found a new use for it. So let's take this apart. That is what happens. Freaking crap, bro. It's fine. My baby's fine. My baby's fine. It's a small fall. We're gonna take it off the shock mount, take this off so we can see a little bit easier. Decided I'm gonna keep using this cord, even though on all the hacks they say to buy a new cord, maybe it's shorter. I actually kind of like the look of it, kind of just like sticking out like this. What I'm gonna do is theoretically get this thing right here on the side, and then it'll be able to record from there. So I'm gonna try this. So let's do this together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some rubber bands, and I just bought, you can only buy like 1,000 rubber bands off Amazon, so I just bought a grip of rubber bands. These are just hair bands, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap it around the part where the shock mount would go, which is right here where the CE is. So the goal is that you want it a little bit thicker. You want it a little bit thicker than if you're looking at here to see it come out. I don't drop stuff normally, I promise. All right, so we have, these are for cable ties. And what we have are, what they're meant for is they're meant for cable ties. So they're double stick tape. One stuck to this side, you take this off, and then you put your cable through here, and then you're able to pull that through, so your cable sticks here, and you maybe under a table or something like that. We're gonna use that for this. We're actually gonna wrap it around this and make it nice and tight, hence the rubber band, so that it has something to grip to. And I'm just gonna pull so it's nice and tight and it clicks. It's like a zip tie. If it does break off, we can always get it. But we have that. And then we have double stick. It's like double stick high-end Velcro is what it is. Dual lock 3M Velcro. And what's the best way for this to lock here? Dual lock, which means that it'll lock both directions. So what I'm going to do is cut a piece just the same size as this. And we're going to end up sticking sticky to sticky. I want to get the Rode mic up. I like branding, so I'm going to put branding up. So we're going to do sticky to sticky. So if you think about it, the stick on that will be very, very, very tight. Just make sure you line it up nice, and then we're just going to press. Perfect. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, we're going to cut off another piece that'll fit just right here. Now, remember that I said opposite way, so my lines are going this way. I'm going to do a vertical way this time. Like you're torturing yourself. But I need to cut it the same shape-ish. So I'm going to cut it right there. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know how important it is because it is dual lock, so really you should be able to go either way. But I need to make sure that this flap stays open. So wherever I put this, it has to stay open. Perfect. That'll be opposite way. All right. And again, we have a bunch of this stuff. So if it doesn't work in my favor, we just redo it, right? Make sure that closes and opens easily, okay. All right, so we press this on for 10 seconds. 10 seconds is just my number. So 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 10, 1,000. All right, so I'm gonna cut off the extra this extra piece that's flailing out. I'm gonna cut that off. Ooh. And this baby is just gonna go right onto here. Oh God. Hold it. There we go. So that's not like Velcro at all. It just fits in its own groove and then kind of grabs it to itself. So, but this is a new setup. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you the full setup. I'm gonna plug in my mic, one end into here, and let's push it up. And I actually like, I don't know, I kind of like this. A lot of people think it's weird, so you can buy a shorter cord that'll just go from here to here, but I like that. I don't know, maybe you can do a little bit of that or something. It doesn't bother me. We have this. We're gonna throw our dead cat on. I got my logo at the bottom, dead cat. We wanna make sure it doesn't get in our film, so we don't see it at all. That's pretty cool. This is my new setup, which means now I can take off this thing. This thing is awesome. It's also the biggest pain in the butt. So now I don't need this on there anymore. And this is the Velo, so it's returnable. Still within my window of return. Let's take this. We're gonna put this on the bottom thread of our Canon M6. Get it nice and taut. Get the level in the back. So you can actually use this. There's a level built in the camera, but you can use this level if you'd like. This goes into here. And here is a new vlogging setup. What do you guys think? So that probably took me 10 minutes to do. I'll put all the link of everything that I purchased. 3 items that I purchased to make this work. The rubber bands, I say need them, but if you have rubber bands at home, it's totally fine. This covers them up. But the rubber bands let it so that these little things will grip onto something because it is plastic on plastic, so it will slip off. But just looking at this thing, this is awesome. Smaller, dead cat's not in the way. It's one little piece, and I have access. Well, I guess I really don't, so I have to take off my battery regardless. But the camera won't fall and break like it did earlier. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much. If this helped out in any way, please consider subscribing. Give it a thumbs up if you guys helped it. And if you did it, comment below. Let me know how it worked out for you, if you like this better. The cool thing with this is I have this as an option, and I have this as an option. Awesome stuff, and we still leave the top empty. Hope you're having a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.